The 2023 Conscious Consumer Research Report reveals that Australians are very concerned and overwhelmed by the big issues, like climate change, political unrest, AI, to name a few, as well as the day-to-day stresses of making ends meet and so on. These stresses are exacerbating mental health issues, but it's also fueling their anger at companies who are just not doing enough to benefit society or protect the environment. In our research, we have several statistics relating to the role of corporates and brands in helping to solve society's problems. One of these statistics is in relation to the cost of living crisis and the impact this is having on donations to charity. 76% of Australians say that companies now, more than ever, should invest in charities. And when Australians see a company or brand getting behind a cause, 72% say it's much more genuine and credible if they're partnering with a charity to effect social change. We also looked at whether Australians had actually boycotted a product or service in the past year due to a company's reputation in corporate social responsibility. Whilst over a third said they had, a whopping 45% of millennials said they had. Here's Georgia in the studio to tell us more about that.
Yes, the millennial group, those aged 29 to 43, are the big boycotters. According to the Financial Review, millennials are not only the largest generational group in Australia, but they have the greatest spending power. We asked this question in 2020 and 2021, and it's remained consistently high.
Talking of millennials, they are the most likely to do research prior to purchasing a product, with 49% of millennials saying they do research on a company's social good prior to purchase. This is on par with the activist Gen Z, aged 14 to 28. Given millennials are the largest boycotter, it's imperative that any company wishing to appeal to millennials must make its corporate responsibility credentials easy to find.
Thanks, Paul and Georgia. And for those companies that do make their credentials well known, it could actually spark some positive word-of-mouth marketing. 58% of Australians say that when they become aware of a company's good work in corporate social responsibility, they tell others about it. When it comes to whether companies are actually doing enough to benefit society and the environment, well, it appears that there's just way too much sizzle and not enough sausage. While 63% of Australians say companies are all talk and no action, this rose to an incredible 69% when it came to Gen X. I'll see if my communications whiz in the studio has anything to say about this.
Australians need to see more substance, evidence of tangible societal impact. This needs to be included in mainstream communications to consumers, not just in a once-a-year sustainability report. Indeed, another statistic reinforces this. 75% of Australians say that when seeing a company or brand promoting its support of a cause, they're more likely to believe it if they can see the tangible impact achieved.
We talked earlier about consumers boycotting products. But what about the opposite? Do consumers actually lean towards companies and brands who have a good reputation in corporate social responsibility? Yes, they do, especially if the company is supporting a cause. Over a quarter of Australians said that in the last year, they actually switched from their normal product or service to another to support a cause they care about. And this rises to an incredible 37% when it comes to millennials.
We also asked these switchers in which product category or industry they made the switch. Of the 16 categories offered, everyday food items came out on top, with 33% saying they switched in this category. You can see the top 5 categories where consumers switch in the report. Every company desires brand loyalty, and it's hard-won. This suggests that companies offering fast-moving consumer goods should be looking at cause-related on-pack or in-store promotion. But it needs to be authentic, and it needs to focus on the tangible result achieved, not just how many dollars are being generated.
And what about future intention to switch products to support a cause they care about? Over half of Australians say they will definitely, probably switch brands to support a cause they care about in the coming year. However, this rises to 85% when it comes to definitely, probably, possibly.
It's astounding to think that over half of Australians would actually consider switching from their normal product to another to support a cause they care about. It would be good to know what causes they care about, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. And of course we asked that question. There isn't one cause that stands out. As we said at the start, Australians are concerned about a range of both global and domestic issues. Not surprisingly, climate change tied first, along with healthcare, illness prevention and medical research. These two came in tops, with 18% of Australians saying they would switch brands to support these two causes.
The Conscious Consumer Report contains 20 statistics and insights from the team, and it covers corporate behaviour, corporate communication and consumer behaviour. The survey took place in mid-July, so the data is really current. And our sample size was 1,000 Australians, which resembled the population by gender, age, state and location.
Thanks so much, Paul and Georgia. So there you have it, a snapshot of the 2023 Conscious Consumer Report. The report is free to download at our website. It includes all the stats, other research from around the globe that reinforces what we found, and some insights and thought starters from me, drawing on my 28 years as a corporate cause matchmaker for corporates, companies and brands. We hope it helps to inform not only your CSR strategy and ESG measures, but also your communications and campaigning work. Bye for now.